This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. I am here at Diversified Repair Services. Since 1997, they have been specializing in repair, maintenance, and conditioning of multiple materials and surfaces for clients across Denver. I'm here with Sherry Job, who's the office manager. Thanks so much for joining us here today, Sherry. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. Basically, this is a company that's been around for basically more than 2 decades. Share with me how you got involved with the company, first of all.
Well, I got involved with the company through friends. I met the owner through some friends and decided to come on board and help him with the business, the office running of the business.
Wonderful. Let me ask you this. Obviously, be it commercial or residential, our furniture can take quite a beating. I mean, after a while, eventually there's going to be some wear and tear. Obviously, a company like this is why you exist. And obviously, repairing something can be a lot better off than replacing the entire thing. Is that what you come across quite often?
That is true. We have a lot of customers that have ties to their furniture or their upholstery, and they really don't want to get rid of it. They have good quality, and they just need some help with maintenance or repairing it or reconditioning.
Let me ask you, obviously, furniture, sometimes you have a favorite chair, or even in a restaurant, there's a favorite booth. So these things kind of wear out, not at the same time. I mean, we have an entire set. Maybe the whole set looks great. How important is color matching when it comes to making sure everything looks as good as new?
Oh, it's vital. I think especially so many people have leather furniture, and it really makes a statement if you have it repaired and it looks like it's repaired. And that's something that we excel at. We have undetectable repair, and people are very pleased with the end result.
I mean, obviously, challenging in this industry is the fact that there are multiple materials out there. And as your name would say, diversified is definitely what you guys are. Let's start off, first of all, with a very popular one, which you just mentioned, which is leather. Tell me why leather, it's important that we take this specialized care with leather.
Well, we live in a dry climate in Colorado, so leather can get cracked and really degrade over time if it's not taken care of. And sometimes no matter how hard people try, they have animals or even businesses that have leather, just the amount of people that come and visit will wear the leather out over time. So we take that into account when we're doing our repairs and have the capability of matching the upholstery to make it look brand new.
Excellent. Speaking of looking brand new, I mean, obviously the company prides themselves on the fact that not only do you clean it, but you also condition it. Many times it's not just people, but actual sunlight that can come in, discolor it. Are these all areas that you're able to help when it comes to that leather?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We do reconditioning and repair, and while we're doing that, we also explain the process and help them to understand what we're doing throughout the whole process.
Very cost-effective choice for businesses out there, especially, is that of vinyl. Share with me how you're able to help folks when it comes to vinyl tears, rips, and as well as worn areas.
Well, we have a lot of revolutionary products that we use, and a special way of treating vinyl that really can fix it and make it look like there was never a problem to begin with.
I mean, as I look at a lot of the images we're showing the viewers right now across the screen, a lot of before and afters there. I mean, it almost seems like the repair sometimes is more durable than the original was to begin with.
Definitely. That's the products that we use ensure that.
One of the things that I see out there, a lot of cloth, a lot of fabric, materials out there. Do you actually come into the business or the residence with sample books so we can actually match up? Let's say somebody who wants to match up to their existing, or maybe they just want to go with a whole new look. Is that something you provide as well?
We do. We have just hundreds of samples that we can use, and you know, we follow what the customer wants. We do on-site repair. We offer that. We also will use upholstery fabric that they give us, sometimes when they have a particular one that they want as well. So
One of the things you just mentioned was on site. I mean, quite honestly, that is what has really kept you successful. I mean, for over 2 decades here, because of the fact that when you're talking about a commercial like a restaurant, every single seat in there is potential profit. These people don't want to ship these things out, be without them for 2 or 3 weeks. And so basically, they give you guys a call. You're able to come down, and a majority of your repairs take place right on site. Is that correct?
That is correct. We offer flexible hours and we have mobile technicians. And so it's really indicative of our customer service philosophy because we help limit the time and the inconvenience that a business or customers or staff would have.
Right now, we are scrolling across the screen several of companies that have basically put their trust in your organization here. I mean, quite honestly, everything from fast food to fine dining, hospitals, medical clinics, offices. I mean, I would imagine almost every business out there is a good candidate for this type of thing because we all need somewhere to sit, and that's what you guys have taken care of for many years.
Absolutely. Businesses out there want to look fresh, and we help them do that.
One of the things I see, obviously, we've talked about vinyl, leather, even plastic. These are things that you guys are able to repair. A lot of times we're talking about the bases, the actual legs of the chairs, even tabletops. You don't stop at anything. You also do some woodwork as well. Tell me what areas you're able to help with there.
Well, we help with clients that are businesses and residential with woodworking. For example, the Yard House is one of our clients, and they have these beautiful thick wood tables that periodically need to be stripped, sanded, refinished. And we have a program that we do, a monthly maintenance program with these clients so that they never really have to worry about things getting really awful because we're constantly going into their businesses and helping them to keep their structures sound.
Excellent. I mean, one of the things I like about the company is the fact that you make it very convenient for people because you're mobile. But on the other hand, if there's a job that needs a little bit bigger, you've also got a physical shop.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about the facility here. I mean, do some of the repairs take place right here as well?
Oh, absolutely. We have a couple of different rooms within our studio where we do various projects. And the largest room is where we do upholstery, refinishing, reupholstering and reconditioning and that. And we have staff that comes on site to our office to do that.
Excellent. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, learn a little bit more about this company. Click on the About page there. You're going to see this is a company that's been around for over 20 years, serving the Denver area right here. Basically, why? Because people have put their trust in them. They make it very convenient. They've always provided high product quality as well as great customer service. Quite honestly, they understand what it's like to be without a piece of your furniture, so they're going to make sure it gets done as quickly as possible. Check out there. They've got a contact page there. They've got all the services they provide. And if you're not sure if they take care of it, you probably want to give them a call because as the name says, it's diversified. We are talking everything from leather jackets, quite a few different things that they're able to work on there. Obviously, we spoke a lot about residential, commercial, but when I think of upholstery, I also think of automobiles. What about that? Is that something you guys are able to provide for?
Yes, we do. We do auto interior repair.
Does that take place here, or do you actually go to the client?
It depends on what the client's needs are. We really listen to what the client needs. Sometimes we have to go to them. Other times they'll bring it to us. We've done dashboards. We've done seat cushions.
You name it, across the gamut,
Yes.
all surfaces, like we said before. Obviously, you're not only diverse in the materials you work with, but also the clientele that you have. I mean, be it a single home or all the way up to the Westin Hotel. I would have to say you probably keep the same service across the board. And has that been important from day one here in the organization?
Absolutely. Customer service is number one.
Once again, Sherry, a very diversified company here, completely taking care of folks from a residential perspective as well as commercial. We spoke of automobiles. Obviously, individuals, you basically listen to the client, listen what they need. What about companies out there that have fleets? We're talking about they have entire buses. And are those areas that your team is able to handle here?
Yes, those are. We handle bus fleets, motorcycles, really anything in the transportation industry we can handle.
Even boats and yachts, I imagine.
Yes, absolutely.
Great. Viewers, last time, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see their contact information. Quite honestly, it's as simple as shooting them over an email. If you've got a photograph and you want them to take a look at it, they can probably give you some kind of rough estimate right there over the phone as well, as long as they have a photograph. But once again, this is a company that's been servicing large companies out there. We're talking about medical clinics, hospitals, hotels, residential, fast food, fine dining. This company has pretty much done everything across the board for the past 20 years. That is Diversified Repair Service. We repair beyond compare. This is Gary Atanu with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.